right. Hello, Geminis. Geminis, this is your second monthly message for November. It is 11/11 today as I'm doing your video. So happy 11/11. Make a wish. Show gratitude. Oh my gosh, look at the flame. Ah, it's going sideways. Your first one was really interesting, guys. As always, only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I do open up my monthlies for November. My November monthlies, all of them for rising sign as well as moon sign, Geminis. In the first one, I gave you a lot of different names, dates, music, things like that. In this one, the name that was so spotlighted, oh my goodness, guys. I can't believe how this is burning. So I'm going to set that down until I'm ready here. All right, I'm going to leave the flame in the camera so you can see. Okay. Matthew. That was the most spotlighted name for this particular video. For the second one, we're jumping into the dark crystal and about the dreams, the dream dictionary. There was also Aquarius, Aries, a lot of Scorpio energy. There is other names, of course, other music that came through, but by far the name that was spotlighted the most. So there could be multiple people named Matthew or Matt. You or them, first name, middle name, last name, even Matthews, a last name, I don't know. There's Scorpio energy and Aquarius energy. Okay, Geminis. There's also the name Steven there again. I don't have Steve Miller Band this time, but actually like Steven Tyler. So Tyler as well. And Aerosmith and The Dreams and Dream On, okay? Dream On. And then we got Dreams again and Beck, or the dreams come out of your dreams, Beck. I think that's Becky. The other names spotlighted were Brad, again, David and Dave, multiple people named David, multiple David, or Dave, different. What else? Jerry, Greg, multiple Gregs, okay. I'm trying to think what else was spotlighted. Jason, that was kind of new. Graham, Martin was still there too. Little Kevin, trying to think which other ones were really spotlighted, okay? And Chris, KRS-One. So the final song actually was Peter Gabriel, so also Gabriel. And the song was Digging in the Dirt. So I get this song is really about digging in the dirt to find the places we got hurt. And there's this time you've gone too far. Just keep driving, you know. Don't look back, keep your hands on the wheel. Someone's went too far, you or them. The other song was also Army of Me, Bjork. And if you complain one more time, you're gonna meet an army of me. I also got KRS-One and Shut Up Your Face. So Shut Up Your Face. So Chris, we bring the light. Okay. There was a little bit of Guns N' Roses and Welcome to the Jungle. We got fun and games. And of course a little Jurassic 5 actually, and a day at the races. And then I was getting something about, like, I did see a cowboy hat, or like, so Beck and Cage the Elephant and Night Running. Cage the Elephant and Tokyo Smoke and Broken Boy. How does it feel? Okay. The final song was also, it was Sia and Burn the Pages. Okay, the dreams. So we're gonna jump into that one. There was in there, your first video was a lot about the dreams as well. That is so weird with this Palo Santos burning, the flame burning that way. But it is what it is. I might get some love messages as well, depending on how much time this takes. But we're gonna jump into the Jim Henson's Dark Crystal, and this one is by Thomas, or illustration, Thomas Iho, the same as The Labyrinth, and I believe the author in this one, I think, is Casey Gilly. Yeah, the same as the October monthly messages. Okay, Geminis. All right, let's jump into the dreams. This is, of course, there is still Pisces energy with that. I did see the Pisces energy. Leo, maybe spotlighted as well. I don't know if I'm going to give so many dates and times. In particular, I did see Aquarius 127 being spotlighted and 327 Aries. A lot of April Aries as well. I saw a lot of different Gemini energies from May to June messages as well. Little tiny bit of Cancer sign, little bit of Virgo. Oh yeah, you get Kashmir, Led Zeppelin and Kashmir. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. This is the Dream Dictionary from A to Z, Teresa Shang. Let's see, what does the Geminis have? 1, 2, 3. Geminis, the ends. We're pulling into the nails. Oh, the nails, naked. Woo! Nanny. Oh, wow. The name. Hearing a name. And nature. N. So maybe N names even. Crucifixion. Oh, my. For Jesus, Judgment Day. So an actual nail. I see 353, so Gemini, Leo. There's also 59. There is Sagittarius energy. I saw 1215 in particular. I also saw 12-2, 11-25. I was seeing a lot of the different signs and synchronicities with the numbers for you as well. Scorpio kind of pulled in with some of this with the numbers. Okay, they got that one. So if you do have Scorpio in your chart or you're dealing with them, you could check out their monthlies as well. I'm seeing nausea, something with your neck. Yeah. Ooh, needle, necklace. The ends, negative symbols. Cancer sign. Double Leo, Gemini. The news, a nest, a neighbor, and a net. Okay, I'm going to read these couple from the ends. I pull into the ends for you. So maybe end names as well. The daily news. We got the Ark. Huh. Noah's Ark. Okay. Noah. Okay, that one, a new one here. There's a barrel. There's a nurse. Nuts. Mustard. And mystery. All right, that's interesting. Okay, I'm going to give you a few of these. This is the dictionary about your dreams. And then I'm going to jump into the tarot. I'm going to read a little snippet out of the Dark Crystal book. Oh, yes, the name Adam was there several times. Multiple different people named Adam. So that was also spotlighted in your first one. But with this Dark Crystal, this is by Adam Smith and illustrated with Brian Froud and Jim Henson. Okay, nail. Nails in dreams may be a symbol of punishment, persecution, and suffering due to their association with the crucifixion. A hammer driving in a nail may be seen as a symbol of willpower, the forceful energy that directs the dreamer's judgment. Naked clothes or inappropriate attire. Maybe it has something to do with that, even fingernails. The name. If the word you read or hear in your dream is your name, it is likely that your attention is being drawn to the person you are. You may also want to do some research on the true meaning behind your name. Okay. As some believe it teaches the most important lesson we need to learn in life. If you are aware of other people's names in your dreams, you may be aware of the qualities that person has. And it is these qualities you need to be looking at. If you don't know any person by that name, again, it might be worth your while considering what the traditional meaning of that name is. I have no clue. Matt or Matthew, because like I said, that was the one spotlighted so much. Oh, goodness. The other song was Muse and Pressure. Someone wants someone to get out of their head. I also see Native American, okay? I saw something about Argentina as well. Oh, and Tito. Maybe it's Tito's vodka. I don't know. Martinez as well as Puentes too. All right. Okay, let's see about this name. If you don't know any person by that name, again, it might be worth your while considering what the traditional meaning of that name is. If the name of a place comes up, what are your associations with it? Consider also if there is some word play on the names. A word play on the names. Oftentimes there is word play. So I see nanny or babysitter, then Native American, a symbol of intuition, self-acceptance, harmony with nature and the natural world, as well as the wisdom of self-acceptance. Nature, dreams that feature images of natural settings relate to those parts of your being that are natural or not molded by conscious ambition and desires. In the earliest religions, nature was thought to be alive with a multitude of spirits. The nature spirits were worshipped in order to maintain a harmony with them. Civilization and the advance of technology have inhibited our contact with those elemental energies and spirits. Your dreaming mind may, however, take you on a journey to the realm of nature spirits where you can explore or confront various elements of your unconsciousness. Therefore, to go into nature in your dreams is to go into the wilderness of your unconsciousness, where you will encounter primordial instincts. The primordial instincts. Very fascinating. I might get you a Celtic rune, Geminis. Not till the third video, though. And we'll see where it goes, how I feel guided. Because I did see one of those spotlighted a bit. But, Ures, actually. But like something about horse riding though as well, because the other song by Aerosmith was Back in the Saddle. Jerry. I'm back in the saddle again. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, get a dog and pony for Judgment Day. Very interesting. For Freudians, so Sigmund Freud, who is obsessed with sex, these basic instincts would be sexual. According to Jung, though, Carl Jung, natural settings are symbolic of the nurturing, but sometimes harsh mother archetype. The harsh mother, like Mother Nature. This is making me think of the other song, Mother Said, or Mama Said. So it's Panic at the Disco. And Pray for the Wicked, all right, and High Hopes. There was one other song, if I want to give it to you. I gave you a lot of songs in the very beginning, the first 30 minutes of your first video, Gemini. So, as always, like I said, take what resonates for you guys, for your individual Geminis, really about the dreams and stuff. Mother Earth. Dreams of nature may also reflect your sense of being grounded or connected to Mother Earth. The dream environment may represent your core essence, unaffected by personality traits, your bare nature, or something that comes naturally to you, second nature. Finally, the great outdoors are usually seen as surroundings that are supposed to bring relaxation and have a calming, nurturing effect on people. So your dream may be prompting you to take some time out from your busy routine. And actually, okay, so I did see, like I said, 222. I saw 444 for you guys, and I saw 555. So there was a jump or a skip from the 333, right? I actually decided, so I did your first video yesterday on 11/10, and I had enough time to come and, complete it, but I just felt like it was a lazy day. Literally, it was the day of rest, okay? So maybe even you take naps, resting, being prompted to rest even, or, slow down. The neck, there was something maybe in the left side of your neck. Maybe there's nausea. Maybe someone have nausea, a necklace. Okay, needle. In dreams, needles signify the power to heal through penetration. In other words, some concept or knowledge has to be introduced from outside. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it will eventually make us feel better. Depending on whether or not you're using the needle or it is being used on you, the ability to have penetrative insights can come from within or without. From a Freudian perspective, the needle can also suggest masculine sexuality. Okay, they just told me Sigmund Freud was just obsessed with sex, okay? Like, oh my God. Scorpio. Negative symbols. Dream symbols can have both positive and negative associations, but some dream symbols do tend to have more negative associations than positive ones. Acid. Oh boy. This suggests a corrosive negative influence in your life. Adder. There may be a situation in which another person cannot be trusted. Atom bombs. Fear that someone else might destroy your happiness. An avalanche. Destructive force in your life. Bad. If you feel bad in your dreams, it suggests that something is off balance in your waking life and that your environment is not positive for you. Barbed wire. Hurtful remarks are preventing you from moving forward. Bedwetting. Anxieties over lack of control in your life. Behind. To be behind someone in your dreams suggests that you feel inferior to them. Bite. Being bitten or biting someone is a symbol of aggression or hostility. Boar. Oh, the boar makes me think of Capricorn. There was a little bit of Capricorn. Lust and gluttony. Wow. Brutality. The darker, more animalistic side of your nature. Burglar. Violation of personal space. A chain. Restriction. Choke. Inability to express yourself. A crooked line. Insincerity. The devil. Personification of the evil side of yourself. Dirty. Not at ease with your body or lack of trust in someone or something. Drowning. Feeling overwhelmed. Earthquake. Emotional upheaval. Empty and failing. Lack of energy and enthusiasm. Falling. Lack of confidence. Gall. Feeling of bitterness. A hole. Difficult or tricky situation can also suggest emptiness. Hood. Deceit. Ice. Frozen emotions, immobility, and feeling stuck. A leak. Losing energy. A leper. Feeling inferior or unworthy. Maggots. Impurities that can eat away at you. Fears of death and illness. Mantis. Like a praying mantis? Interesting. Something devious within your life. Marsh. Feeling held back or bogged down. And mist. Emotional confusion. A noose, fear of being trapped. Obscenity, lower aspects of the self. Parasites, someone is attempting to live off your energy. Poverty, feeling deprived of the ability to satisfy your basic needs. Pus, something which is festering and has gone bad in your life. Sadism, a desire to cause harm to yourself or others. Scar, old hurts that have not been dealt with. Sick, bad feelings you need to get rid of. Tar, emotions that have been contaminated. Torture, trying to come to terms with great hurt. Traitor, an aspect of yourself that is letting you down. Trespassing, intruding on someone else's personal space. Lack of healthy boundaries. Unemployment, not making the best use of your talents. Vampire, fear of the unknown and negative energy. War or conflict. Winter time in your life which is unfruitful. A wound, hurt feelings or emotions. An X, an error or something of which you need to take notice. And yawn, boredom, but also a warning against aggression or abuse. Neighbor. In dreams, neighbors can be a help or a hindrance, and this may mirror your feelings toward them in waking life. You should also consider whether there is something or someone important you are neglecting. The birds, the nest. Now the net. If a net or nets appear in your dream, possible interpretations include you are securing something, you are feeling trapped or caught up in a situation against your will, you are losing out or losing something, as suggested by the phrase falling through the net. Dreams of nets can also refer to the internet. If you're dealing with money matters, nets can be meaning the bottom line or the net figure with all expenses, financial or otherwise, taken into account. Final one I'm going to talk about is the news and the newspaper. Wow, we have nightmare. Nipple. Noises. Nuclear war. End of the world. The nose. The nightmare. And the nightingale. Wow. Okay. I think I'm actually going to stop there. Wow. Did you dream that you were driving along or pottering about a home with the radio or television on in the background when a newsflash drew your attention? Interesting. Lynx. LYNX. A nightmare. Collective consciousness. I'm going to read nightmare, okay? That one is big. So if some of you have been having nightmares, get yourself a dream catcher. Clear your space, even where you sleep, where you rest. Nightmares draw your attention to the many hidden fears that may be preventing you from moving forward with your life. Now understand the Piscean energy is hidden unconsciousness, sometimes our own self-undoing. It brings our fears to life so we can face our fears as well. Wow. In general, it says nightmares can draw your attention to many hidden fears that are preventing you from moving forward with your life. In general, nightmares are those dreams that are painful, unpleasant, and frightening. Dream analysts have reported two kinds of nightmares: those in which you wake up with a general sense of fear, but you can't recall what it was that scared you. This is often called a night terror. And those which involve you waking up from a vivid dream at its most frightening or threatening part. Technically, the former is not a nightmare, which the latter is. Many people in the 19th century still blame nightmares on indigestion. It was only with the publication of Freud's ideas that they became seen as the expression of unfulfilled wishes and sexual anxiety. Jung described them as part of humankind's collective unconsciousness and said the helplessness we feel in nightmares is a memory of the fears experienced by primitive people. Today, most dream interpreters believe that disturbing dreams are sent to warn the conscious mind that something is being blocked or ignored. Rather than putting the nightmare out of your mind because it was such an unpleasant experience, it's important to make efforts to interpret and comfort the nightmare imagery in order to identify the waking cause. The hallmark of a nightmare is that it is frightening. It is often long, detailed, and among the easiest of dreams to remember. Nightmares often occur when hidden feelings of guilt, self-doubt, anxiety, anger, worry, and insecurity are pushed out to your waking thoughts and repressed. You've repressed them. In typical nightmares, you may feel as if you are being buried alive, suffocated, drowned, or chased by a murderer. Dreams from which you awake with feelings of intense distress or anxiety usually occur toward the end of a night's sleep. There is no common element. Everyone has their own type of nightmare, probably produced by our own hidden fears. Many psychologists, some of them trained in the Freudian and Jungian traditions, believe that nightmares, like all dreams, carry a host of coded meanings within them, and that they are the psyche's way of alerting us that something is wrong or unresolved in our waking life. From this perspective, nightmares are seen as arising from our deepest fears, frustrations, and repressions. They are, however, an opportunity for you to discover which part of yourself is threatening to destroy your own happiness. If you do have a nightmare, try to find out what exactly it is that you fear so much that you have tried to push it away in your unconscious. The stage of your dreaming mind offers you a safe place to enact and work through challenging or scary ideas or situations. When you have a nightmare, your unconscious world is sending you a loud message that you have no choice but to wake up. Examining the content of your nightmares will usually give you clues to the troubling issue or events that you're not ready to face consciously. When you wake up from a nightmare, take a few moments to orient yourself to the reality that no matter how frightening the events of the dream, they are not real and cannot harm you. Try to remember as many details as you can, because nightmares are windows into the worries and fears that plague your mind. As a consequence, you don't want to dismiss them out of hand. One way to help you figure out what your nightmare means is to try and continue the story when you are awake. This gives you a chance to rewrite the dream plot from the point of view of the menacing character or objects in dreams. According to ancient dream lore, if you can overcome what is frightening you in your dream, you can overcome the things that will frighten you in waking life. Wow. Noises, nipple, nuclear war, and nude. And then we get to the Scorpio page. All right. Wow, Geminis. You guys are the first ones for me to open up the ends for. Very interesting. That is your snippet from the Dream Dictionary by Teresa Shung. Woo! Wow. All right. So, shall we... Let's get a love message first before I jump into the dark crystal. I'm going to bring the camera down. So I open these up for Sagittarius, which is your opposite, okay? So, and we have some winter fortunes in this one. I might put the winter fortunes in the next one. And the third one, we'll wait and see. I see your love is poison. Caution. So maybe you know this. Someone is toxic. You or them. So keep this in mind. You know, when I'm reading the story, it could be you or them. You know, you could feel this way. They could feel this way. Okay? So these are love messages. There's something definitely toxic about something. Whoever you might be thinking of. See, the one other song, right? Okay. There's a song. It's Cloud 9, right? Jamiroquai. This might actually have to do with a Capricorn, potentially. Doesn't have to be. But in this song, Cloud 9, it says, this is someone like you've let go or something. And he's saying, in the song, he's like on Cloud 9 now. And that you and I were never meant to be together. That's what he's kind of saying in this. Now, I am also going to say, well, we'll just see what comes through. For some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship, but not all, clearly. So keep that in mind. I don't know who you are. I don't know your sexual preferences, your relationship status. I don't know whether you're single, whether you mingle, whether you married. I don't know. I'm just putting the information out there. I have noticed, though, throughout this November energy, more relationships like that are being spotlighted or coming forth. And I do actually know a few Geminis who are same sex. So, sexuality. So, one of you, Matthew, if you are Matthew, I think you have an asshole brother. Or he's a dark soul. And he complains and whines and he's sick and he's broke as fuck. And all he does is bitch and moan, right? Yeah, that could be the toxic relationship as well. Okay? For some of you. Okay? All right, let's open this up. The next one is I'm impulsive. Whoa, so you could have Aries in your chart. I'm creeping on the down low. And Leo. Risky business. I'm creeping down low. There's the Lion there. Okay, I don't even know if I want to give you all the different dates I saw. I think I'm just going to keep it to myself. I gave you a few. I gave quite a bit. And the other one I did see, the Leo energy that I did see was all August energy in this particular video. Of course, and all you different Geminis. No way. I'm like, no way. I'm impulsive. And your love is poison. It makes you think of Alice Cooper and Poison. Or something. Caution. This could be scorpionic too, because there's this skull there. You guys had the bats. Okay. Interesting enough. Okay. This is weird, guys. I'm just going to share this. So, in between your video and the Taurus video, I was watching. Oh, you might want to check out Ramblin' Mike's channel too. I'm just thinking of that. But, anyways, I was watching a couple, and Intuitive Kev as well. But I was watching a couple different videos, and I was like, it was weird because I felt, so with the Libra and Leo energy in their full yearly, I felt guided to look back at the yearlies that I had done for them back in, December 2023. Because I was seeing the shark for them, and then beware of financial things. Okay. And for some reason, the shark's been popping up all over the place, which is about paying attention to your finances as well, and fear, right? Sharks smell blood in the water, and they're intuitive as well. But you guys so I went back and looked at yours, and you guys it was like you had all these good things going, but on the side, there was definitely a hidden enemy or forces working against you. I saw the bat and the rat. But the final thing of your year was wishes being fulfilled. So keep that in mind. You guys had I believe it was pretty beautiful messages, even in your October, of good karma or your dharma. Okay? So, and there was some good stuff. So maybe you might be interested if you're new to my channel even. I don't know if it will resonate for you or not, but, and thank you once again, all you Geminis out there. I understand the flow, and I see that as I do my channel with different signs. There's certain months where, it's like whoever's really in tune or needing the messages. There's times where my Geminis fall off, and there's times where my Geminis I have tons of, views and hits, and then it will cycle to another zodiac sign. And so, it is what it is. I just put the messages out there, and I hope that you all will have a wonderful time. And I hope that it brings some clarity, some healing, inspiration, whatever it is you need. Okay, so let's get some love messages from the Juke box. Now, this might totally be interlinking with Sagittarius energy once we've shifted into that sign, or interlinking with your opposite, because this is when I open them up. So I got a lot of Scorpio, Sag here in the second one, as well as Aquarius, Aries, a little bit of Libra, a little bit of Virgo, tiny bit of Cancer, and Leo. That's what I got for, wow, here's your first one. Straight up tell me, honestly. Someone wants to know, how do you feel? So the song that comes to me is, Paul Abdul. Straight up now, tell me it's gonna be you and me together. Oh, oh, oh. Or am I caught in hit and run? Oh, what is this? Honesty, the green, your true heart. Interesting enough, one of my favorite Heart band, the band Heart, so Ann and Nancy, right? The song was Straight On. Straight On. That's a good song. Listen to that one, okay? We give love a bad name. Patrick. Pat. Sensual healing. Needing relief. And our love is a battlefield. Wow. Tower moment. So some Scorpio energy. Sensual healing. Oh, someone needs some sensual healing. I'm so torn. Someone feels so torn, faithless. I get Natalie and Bruglia and torn. That song. Okay. So you or them. I'm assuming this is you. You just want to know, right? Or they want to know. Just be straight up. Honesty. Okay? Tell them how you feel. Or you want them to tell you. They have a crush on you. They're smitten. Oh, it's just a crush. Stone Temple Pilots, an orange crush, baby. Big Bang. That's Scott and Dean. The Leo. I could never break your heart. Trust. Oh, okay. Maybe there's someone else. A crush. Whoa! Okay, we're getting to the goods. I could never break your heart. Trust. So you have someone who has a crush on you. You or them, right? You want to know how you feel, and maybe that's the truth. Is they're smitten, and they never want to break your heart. I'm getting, what is a savage garden? Truly, madly, deeply, truly and madly in love with you. Wow, I'm seeing you could be married to someone. I mean, she's like, looks like they're dancing, and she's got a ring on her finger. Forever yours. Oh, these are good. Oh. I also see not an ordinary love, incomparable. The next one is it was love, but it's over now. It's like a dog and cat. You're all mine. Wow. So this is even, maybe there was something that ended, and this and then you're all mine underneath there. You're meant for me. What? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not an ordinary love. All right. Straight up now, tell me. Maybe it was love, but it's over now. Honesty. And then the next one is you're all mine. I could never break your heart. Trust. Competition. It's like maybe there was competition for your love. You're meant for me. Mirrored love. This is good, Geminis. Oh, the power of your love. Release me. You make me weak. I'm impulsive. I'm on my knee. I'm on my bended knee. The big question. Okay, some of you have your your yearly for 2024 actually showed something like this, marriage. So for some of you, there's marriage or proposal. There could be a birth or a new business opportunity as well. I remember this. Love is a battlefield. Quit playing with me. I'm thinking about you. I see your truth. I'm just calling to say I love you. And a kiss. I love you always. Prove your love to me. Oh, I'm seeing a massage and taking action. Forever. Sensual healing. That's part of the sensual healing. The touch. The touch. It releases, oxytocin and endorphins. Sometimes this is what can also be challenging because someone who hasn't been touched for a long time or had physical contact, even a hug or certain things can stimulate that emotions. These are our good or feel good drugs our body releases, which can then create confusion. Especially if it is just innocent, and it's not, you know what I mean? Like if you go get a massage with some random stranger, sorry, whatever. I'm so torn. Someone says just friends, but you're still the one for me, soul partner. Then we got the love is poison. Right. So where there is something toxic, you're ending the nearing the end of the road with that person, but they want you back. They want to be close to you. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. Woo! Okay. Maybe they were wanting you to do some stuff that you weren't into. I don't know. They had some weird stuff. I don't know. I just talked about sadism and stuff like that. Maybe they into some kinky weirdo. Never, whatever. That to me ain't love. That's like some 50 Shades of Grey bullshit right there. With Christian Grey, that's not love. that's, never mind. Okay, those are the messages. That's pretty beautiful, okay? All right, Geminis. Before I jump into the tarot now, so this is going to be a love message. I'm going to ask questions regarding your November monthly about this crush, and not an ordinary love, like cat and dog, But I wanted to also give you guys some cute little yogi tea messages. I decided to bring them in for you. You guys are the only ones. So let's start with that. Live by your inner knowledge and strength. Number 1. Accept who you are in this moment, but acknowledge who you want to become. Okay? Number 3, even a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. The universe is within you, bright and beautiful. Your strength is your own belief. A little Taurus energy with that. The heart sees deeper than the eye. The heart sees deeper than the eye. This is a heart connection. Your final message is compassion is the constant act of giving oneself to others. Okay, and those were the yogi tea messages I decided to bring in for you guys. You're the only sign I brought them in for this November monthly. Let's jump into the tarot. So I'm working with Juke Jasper here, right? I want it today. I'm just going to keep it. So like I said, it's the 11/11 portal, make a wish, things like that. Juke Jasper is about aging gracefully, taking care of yourself, nutrition. I already got my vitamins in, a whole bunch of, exercise, stretching, water. I feel good before I come up here to do this for you. And it's raining, guys, so it's cold. And so there's that Annie Lennox song. It's like, I think it is, right? Here comes the rain again. I want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with it? So, baby, talk to me like lovers do. All right. Let's see what's in this. We have the Page of Gems. I almost pulled it upside down, but we'll take it. Ooh, the Page of Stones. Ooh, someone is gossiping about something. You have a stalker. These are young energies. Pages. We got 2 pages here. Page could be someone's name. All right. This crush, this person totally could be innocent. Maybe they're coming in with a little tiny offer. This is making you, a little gift. They're not spending a lot of, this is like, hey, let's have a coffee or something like that. Or they're making something. They're really thinking about this for you, okay? I'm going to take this stack first. I shuffled all these for you guys, Gemini, so keep that in mind. 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so someone really wants someone to be completely upfront and honest. No more passive aggressive bickering or gaslighting. Okay, this could be an earth sign person. You could have children already. This is very innocent. Pages to me are the youngest energy, right? But this is also the slowest moving one. The Page of Stones. Maybe it's this one where it is somebody who has been stalking, and maybe they've been gossiping. Maybe they've been trying to get information on you. Maybe it's an ex person because it was over. I'm seeing maybe you used to just argue constantly. They used to gaslight. This is the gaslighting card for me. Saying, I never said that. I never did that. Okay. Where we have, I could never break your heart and trust. We have the King of Stones in reverse. Oh, Gemini. This is an air sign in reverse. This might be the person you were dealing with. Well, don't you trust me? This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine in reverse. So you could be dealing with another Gemini, this masculine Libra, the moon in reverse. So this could be really with, like, they could have a Gemini moon, or at that moon, the full moon Taurus, 11:15. These true emotions coming out. It says, truly and madly in love with you forever. So this is also that Piscean or Cancer side. There's these emotions. Weird. You're meant for me. There's like true emotions, but I'm going to get clarification. This person might be competition or feel like you got to compete. Or this is, so King of Stones is in reverse, is being very, they're throwing stones. This is, could be someone who's cursing or lying to themselves, cutting and rude. Nine of Swords. So someone is having the nightmares, you or them, about getting together, about a gift, a small gift, a little offer. It's nothing huge. Page of Gems is, it's not a lot of money. It doesn't matter. But it's someone who takes their time and there's a lot of thought put into whatever it is, even. I feel like someone's even like, up all night, sleep all day. Not an ordinary love. Maybe someone is having anxiety and fear over this. 9-8. This could be a Virgo. I'm also seeing 58, 5-8. So it could be a Taurus person, or you could have Taurus in your chart as well. You could be a Taurus dealing with this King of Swords. It was love, but it's over. It was maybe someone from work. Someone you could have worked with. Oh, there was no passion. So this relationship is work as well. And someone wasn't, maybe this is just something about work being over as well. Maybe there was some late night work, staying up really late. Someone's doing the work, or this could have been a work romance. 98 or 58. Or this person says, your own mind, no, there's been no passion with this person. This is someone that there is no sexual attraction to, though, or you've not been intimate with this person, okay? Your own mind now. Maybe that's the whole thing. You're meant for me. This is someone that is open to receiving. They're giving you freedom as well. Or they've given you gifts. They've been generous to you. I mean, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 1-4. Maybe you've known him since you were like 14, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, or 18, 418, maybe. Aries, 81, 81. Leo. I'm also seeing, I'm seeing being open, being generous. You're meant for me. Mirrored love. This is the give and take. This isn't like holding on to everything and being greedy and stingy. Okay, this is someone who's been generous. And they're not trying to hold on. It's like there's this sense of freedom, like it's free will. They want you to love them, not because of what they have or what they can give you, vice versa, but because you truly, madly, deeply want to be with that person. That there's nothing, they're not going to hold on to you and hold you back if you want to leave. And they're not greedy. They're generous. 6 of Swords. So this person feels stuck. Okay, maybe this is giving clarification. Maybe you just had like, they gave you a little tiny gift, or, you know, something small. There's also 6-9 Geminis and 6-5 Gemini, or someone could be 69 or 65. I'm seeing they're stuck in their thoughts. Look at all of these thoughts. Maybe there is some, so like one of these songs is that there was fighting and bickering, you know, these are a war of the words. In the past, this is, oh wow, 6-6 Geminis. This is, see, even where this is like straight up, now tell me, this time you've gone too far. Maybe it was about your work or what you did for work. Or something about that, because I do see Six of Cups in reverse or Six of Vials does show that there are bad memories of some of this stuff. Maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe there's nightmares about some of the things from your childhood. Or this person, this someone you've known for a long, long time, or you were with them for a long time. Maybe it was someone you did like childhood work with. I don't know. So I was saying that this one is kind of a no, you know, because there's a lot of passive aggressive communication. They're always, they curse and they cuss and they complain about everything. And they think everyone else is stupid or something, like life is stupid. So if you've ever looked at this, like, where your energy is, if you're in fear or love, and your consciousness, and even the aura and the colors, when people are in constant anger and fear and jealousy and those other and just negativity, they're in low energy. They're not they're not awakened. They're not evolved. They're not enlightened. Okay, Michael. Okay, Matthew. I don't know, whatever. I'm seeing the Six of Cups in reverse as well as the Three of Cups in reverse. So for some reason with this person, it's a no. There is no passion. I feel like there's no drive, like there's no sexual chemistry, or there's nothing that's ever happened. This person has there's no attraction. It's like really actually off-putting the way they are, the way they communicate, the way they speak. Six of Cups and Three of Cups, 6-3 Geminis. So some of you, it could be another Gemini. Keep that in mind. There's also Libra or Aries. Maybe Pisces. Virgo. What was it? Capricorn. Three of Cups in reverse often does mean maybe they just want to celebrate. They just want to party. But this person is not celebrating. They're not grateful. There's no gratitude. There's also the Star in reverse. So they're in Aquarius. Oh, shit. Yeah. They've lost hope. For some of you, you could have an Aquarius moon or Gemini moon, rising, whatever. The moon in reverse, and that's the truth comes out that they're not shining bright. They're very unoptimistic. They don't think things can be healed. They don't believe in healing things. They don't believe in healing your past life or your karma, or they don't believe in anything. They're just really unevolved mentally, to be honest. Because it also talks about mental illness and addictions and all those things go in that lower energy as well. So they may actually, sometimes this card in reverse shows that they overindulge. And all they really want to do is celebrate and party and drink and stuff like this. But to me, this is no reunion, no reconciliation. I can never break your heart, trust me. You're all mine. True emotions are this person is very unoptimistic. The High Priestess in reverse again. Yeah, they don't believe, or they do dark magic. They don't trust their intuition. Some of you, this is somebody who acts very spiritual or religious, effeminate even. Or this is someone who gossips, shares personal information. They don't trust intuition. They don't have a connection with God or higher self or source. They could actually be doing something in the dark. Let me see. What else do I have? 31. They could be 31. 15, 16, 17, 18. 318. Pisces. 518. 317. Wow, I'm getting a lot of Pisces in reverse. Pisces, Aquarius. Huh. Very interesting. High Priestess in reverse and Star in reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, this person is doing things late at night. This person is having anxiety, sleepless nights, fear. This person may have been doing some type of dark magic to keep someone feeling full of fear and anxiety. So they could be, you know, wow. Up all night, sleep all day. Page of Shards. Oh, yeah. This person is not taking action. They don't do the work. They're unwilling to do the work. They don't have any ambition. Page of Shards in reverse actually shows that it was love, but it's over now. This is maybe a young, immature person, a fire sign even. Like, they have no desire to, like, progress. How are you going to build if you got no skill? So, someone's getting their wishes fulfilled, though. I see 6-2 again, Geminis. Then we've got 6-1 and 6-9, 3-1, 3-9, Piscean, 3-9. So someone's getting exactly what they were wishing for. And this isn't just about sex or love. You know, there's been no intimacy. That's what I see. You're all mine. Wishes fulfilled. Some attraction. It's dead. Wow, King of Shards coming upright. There's communication coming in from a fire sign potentially. Someone's taking action. I feel like they're being more open. They're not holding on to anything. You know, I'm seeing you're meant for me. Like, they're coming in and giving you a gift or something. For some of you, if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, they're up. They're very attractive. They go after what they want. It's almost the opposite. So Aquarius is being very unoptimistic. They're in shadow. They're not in their highest self. But the potentially Leo energy is Aries or Sag, okay? With this is interesting. You're meant for me. Sunflower. They're bringing maybe even flowers, sunflowers. I don't know. Ooh, then we have 8 of Wands. Yeah, they're coming in quickly. They're going to communicate with you. Maybe they're going to send you text messages, or they send you things like that. Or they're coming over to... maybe this communication has left someone feeling like stuck in their head, because someone is still feeling heartbroken. We still have the 3 of Swords here. 83, 83. 63, 68, 86. So communication coming in, how someone can't get you out of their head, or they can't seem to move on and they can't let go of this heartbreak from their past, from childhood trauma, from a past life karmic person, or earlier in this childhood woundings, PTSD from maybe there was third parties, or someone feels very heartbroken about some of their childhood or things that happened in the past. With your own family dynamic, it can be like watching your own parents, your grandparents, or other relationships, or other people's relationships. 3 of Swords, Temperance is there again. Wow. So someone is trying to have moderation and balance things out. 83. Maybe it was something about someone being born in 83 or 83 Leo. 33. Again, wow. Or being 33. Right? Or we had this person being very rude, cutting. Sagittarius coming in trying to, for some of you, it is another Gemini, or they've been wishing ill upon themselves. Oh, it's like they don't know how to take control of their own actions, their own thinking. They don't know how, they're not mindful. They don't know how to create a beautiful life. They don't know how to manifest. They don't understand the power of their thoughts and their communication, and how what they wish out there, or the way they speak to themselves, or the way they speak about others, that's what's they're attracted. So you have Magician in reverse. Wow. Temperance is upright though, so this could be a Sag masculine saying no to this person, or having no reconciliation with this person. If they come in after doing, they could have been a third party, or said and done things that were very hurtful. Wow. 114, even Capricorn. We have the Sag energy there, right? This is trying to balance things out. But once again, this Star in reverse, the true emotions coming forth. You can just see they're unhopeful. Forever yours. Magician in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. This person is, maybe they're trying, you're protected from their evil. If someone is doing some darkness, see, that's what I don't, so they might think they're so smart and they're messing with like dark magic, you know what I mean, or trying to manifest things, or they're working with evil entities, devil energy, demons. This is someone who also feels like a wounded warrior, like they're on high defense, but I'm also seeing you're protected from this person. They reap what you this is harvest time, the karmic. You also blocking or protecting your creation. No, wait, 7-8, 7-9, 1-9-1-7. So any of those dates could also be important, or birthdays. Magician in reverse. High Priestess. You need a, and you're protected. Even like, see if they're working with someone who is not connected to their higher self, but they think they are. They think they're a magician. They think they're a high priestess. They think they're spiritual, but they're playing with the dark arts or something here. We have 9-2 again, 8-2, 9-9 Virgo, and 9-7 97, 3-7. So the final card is you reap what you sow, and it's harvest time, right? It was love, but it's over now. So it'll be time of receiving. So protect yourself, block this person. Maybe you did block their communication. This is protection. Maybe this person was saying that you're protected, or that they're watching over you and they're protecting you. I don't know, there's something, you're protected from this entity here. Your investments. This is receiving, like, for your work you've done. You're gonna get your wishes fulfilled. Now, you could be coming off this way, right? So Gemini's, rising sign, moon signs, whatever. But this King of Wands, I'm going to call it as a Sag in this one, okay? Because we got Temperance upright. So I'm going to find out about this Page of Stones in reverse. So this is the gossiping. Remember, it was definitely over here with maybe about a third party, or excuse me, or this is someone watching and stalking. They're trying to gain information, but what they're sharing, any information, isn't truth. They don't have all the knowledge. This is immature. Maybe they're looking you up, they're researching you even. Or they're telling people things that are not true. You've already emotionally detached from this person, and they're still holding on, or you need to emotionally detach. Now, where do I want to set this one? I felt like that was like the first one. I'm going to set it here. We're going to start this. Maybe you have emotionally detached from a Sag even, or from this King of Swords in reverse. This Aquarian energy in reverse. Or, it doesn't have to be an Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra. It can just be it's a masculine energy who is negative, constantly bitching and moaning and whining and cursing and cussing. And emotionally detached. They're angry about money. They don't have any gifts. They don't get the job. You know what I mean? They don't know how to show gratitude. They don't know how to manifest or beautiful things in their life. Ace of Gems is in reverse, so emotionally detaching. Now, you could also have Sag in your chart, right? I know some Geminis that do as well. So this is someone who's lost hope. They don't receive a gift. They're not getting the money. They're not getting money. They don't get it. Forever yours. Because this has left somebody, maybe they were promising something or a job, or for me, actually, I know some nasty Aquariuses. Really nasty, narcissistic. Now, clearly not all zodiac signs. There is nasty ones in all zodiac signs, and people on the up and up, we're all on different parts of our journey, and some people, it won't be this life where they have the awakening. And I guess that's why they just keep repeating the same fucking cycles over and over and over, each life. And trying to attack others who are growing and actually doing the work and seeing the bigger picture, and that the world doesn't revolve around them. So I feel like this person was thinking that they were trying to manifest money or a loan or a gift, and it didn't come in. Actually, it got blocked. It got blocked because of their negativity. This could even be, someone thinking they're going to get a job, right? Or a raise or a bonus. And maybe this is why they're pissed off. Two of Swords and Knight of Vials. So, wow. So, someone is trying to make a decision. I feel like needing to protect themselves, communication, even protect your own communication. 9-2, 2-7. That could be the Aquarius. And Virgo. Or born in 92 or something like that. Now we got 7-9. All right, I see reap what you sow, right? They're coming. This is romantic offer. Love. Someone's in two minds about whether or not to come in and make this loving gesture. It was love, but it's over. This could be someone love bombing, but it's upright. So that's the only thing I don't know. This is the Knight of Cups coming in. Trying to be romantic, loving with the Queen of Shards. Wow, a lot of fire energy. This is what someone's wish fulfillment is, huh? So someone could be wishing. This is interesting, because both King and Queen of Shards are very charismatic. They're they're go-getters. They're very attractive people. Their energy attracts people. They could be actually very beautiful human beings. And somebody who's multitasking or juggling. So, wow, Geminis. Wish fulfillment is this Queen of Shards. So it doesn't have to be a fire sign. I mean, I see a lot of Sag energy in this, but there was Aries energy, right? Or Leo, but they're just very go-getters. Then we have someone even multitasking. Juggling the finances, King of Shards even helping with that, he's giving. So, and then showing how to even handle finances and business. The gems. All right, then where we have someone, this other communication coming in is about from the Hierophant. Wow. So this is about your commitments, your beliefs. You know, this is a spiritual guru. It could be a pastor, a preacher, you know, but this is someone who understands the law, the worldly, and God's law. This is Taurus energy. I see 58. I'm also seeing 82 again. No way, I see 521. But the world isn't over yet. The cycle's not quite completed. This is standing firm in your beliefs. So you could have this communication coming in from a mentor, a guide, you know, a spiritual person, okay, a crush. This is about standing firm in your beliefs, your values, your morals. This is a contract potentially. This could be marriage. But something's not over because we have this other person that is stalking and gossiping. They don't want some cycle to end. 521, King of Vials in reverse. So I do see a King of Cups in reverse also. Being emotionally manipulating, heavy drinking, playing a victim, whiny ass man child. Whiny ass man child. Oh. Grown adult who needs his mommy to do his laundry for him and wipe his butt. Sorry, I'm being kind of an asshole right now. But, you know, I got no patience. 81's there again. Someone could be born in 81 or even a Leo energy. But King of Vials in reverse with this thing, you emotionally detach and walk away from, you know, this person who is so negative and always playing a victim. They don't tell the truth. You know, it's always someone else's fault. It's so interesting because a lot of readers, you know, we just see these things and it's like, okay, this person is a whiny little bitch. So, you know, I don't really care who they are. If they're a family member, if they're a neighbor, if they're a coworker, they're a friend. That's what I was saying, the song Army of Me, Bajork. If you complain one more time, you're gonna be an army of me. He's vile. His words are vile, the way he speaks, everything about him, his aura is just stench. The bog of eternal stench comes off of him. He opens his mouth and blah, blah, blah. All right, this person is an immature, this person's a player. Knight of Shards, they're a runaround. They give you the runaround. Yeah, and they are broke as a joke, regardless of their age. So I feel like they've lied, they've deceived. They're that heartbreak third-party person, regardless of their sign. It's definitely a masculine. Because this is Knight of Shards, is you know, the player energy, the young, you know, go, go, go. Not a king, but they're neither on king status, are they? But they're probably older. It's like the 40-year-old who lives at home with his mom. And no, you know, you do what you need to do, but sometimes those relationships make it so that you can't end up. I've even seen it with like brother and sister relationships, where it makes it so it's literally impossible to, you know, have a partnership because you got all of these siblings and cousins and other shit that are all needy because they don't know how to take care of them fucking self, even though they're grown adults. This person's been kicked out, or they're getting I mean, I don't see them getting fired, but they've had a huge loss. Maybe the money was deducted, or they lost a job. They did something. Because 5 of Pentacles. 5-2. It could be Taurus, or someone could be 52. I also see 2-2. 5-2 again. Double time. 52-52. Huh. Now, any of the dates or things like that, that could be you guys, right? Right? So, you could be a Taurus person or B52, you know, and just have Gemini in your chart, vice versa, whatever. I see the Fool there now, so there's the 0 card. So, someone wants to take a leap of faith into the unknown. This is the Aries energy. We have Aries, Taurus on the board now. Someone's being pushed and pulled in 2 different directions, trying to make a decision. Someone feels like a fool, like they're a fool in love, even wanting to come in with this romantic offer. Oh, 7 of Swords in reverse. Like they're completely wanting, yeah, upfront honesty, no shade. No sneakiness, no lies, no deception. They're not a liar. They're not a thief. Even though it says it was love, but it's over now. That's the whole thing. If you're going to be sneaky, lie, and cheat, go hang out with another person who is like that. 721. Someone could also be 50. So 721 is at some Cancer, Leo energy. The Queen of Stones and the Queen of Shards. Wow. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, as well as Aries, Leo, Sag. You can have both in your chart or be coming off this way. If you're the feminine, this is thinking things through logically as well. Taking action, being confident. This is someone who doesn't need attention. They just go. They just do their thing. They're wise. Think things through logically. Very smart. Even about, so I'm also seeing like, you know, she has the Reiki symbols with this. But over here, we did have the depression, 5-5. You're meant for me. Someone was trying to multitask certain things, even being generous to help people with finances or giving guidance regarding finances. But I do see the depression card there because of a soulmate, 5-2 again. 5-2 and 5-5. No way. 5-2 coming all over this. 52. Huh. Sadness. Depression. The loss of a soulmate. Feeling that things are over. Right? Maybe someone else did get married. Maybe someone is married, you know, because Hierophant there. Oh, someone could be 20 or 221 as well. I'm seeing being victorious, overcoming the completion of the cycle. 26. 6 of Wands, Ace of Vials in reverse with this person. So it's very clear to me that it is this masculine person. Ace of Vials in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles. You got Knight of Shards. They want their cake and eat it too. They want to run around and they have a lot of people. They love some mind games and playing a victim. They lack self-love. No new love for them either. They've been pushed away. They're financially in debt. They're in regret. And they're in regret now. Maybe you kicked this person out or, didn't give them a gift. Or this is a person who never gives gifts either. They're very, selfish. They only think of themselves. And the other thing is, if it was, their birthday or something even, and you didn't give them something, then they're going to be like, that asshole, but they would never remember your birthday. So this could also, like, as we go, so I'm seeing the Four of Cups. There's regret about something they've done, someone they worked with. Maybe there's regret. There could have been boredom dealing with this person as well. Ugh, just boredom and apathy, sadness, depression. Ugh. They're just oozing self-pity. Okay. Three of Pentacles, the Lovers in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. So someone wants to jump into a new adventure, maybe even new creation, new collaboration. 37, 36. Okay, but I do see the Lovers in reverse with this. See, someone wants it to be honest, right? And this one showed it was love, but it's over now. And then we have the Lovers in reverse. The final message is coming in from a Queen of Stones, maybe, or you're delivering this information, right? About that someone, that it's over with someone. Maybe that's the whole thing, is saying, no, I'm done with this person. They're a thief and a liar. I found out that they were always cheating, sneaky, thieving, lying piece of human trash. I'm such a dick right now. But, you know, you got to call it how it is. That's the Queen of Swords. This person lacks, let's be compassionate. They lack self-love, and they want everyone to feel sorry for them. They're probably on drugs and alcohol, and they can't hold a job, and they have no love. They're probably single, and no one's interested in them because they're such a negative, toxic person that they're just like, they repel love. Oh, you do have the Lovers in reverse, right? Like I said. Right, so this could have had something to do with work. So it could have been someone you worked with, right? Or something like that. A work love. You could create and collaborate with them. And then you saw that they had no drive, no ambition. They were young, immature. And they just would, it's like they literally weren't doing any work, but they would take a paycheck. Knight of Vials. Someone wanting to come in with a romantic offer. I swear, all the truth is out. Maybe that's the whole thing, is once they know that this is over with this other lover, they, you know. All right, let's grab the rest of this. I'm grabbing in the center. I see Six of Pentacles, right? So this is about fair, balance, give and take in a relationship as well. And even this, you know, Knight of Stones, you or them, Queen of Wands, you're all mine. Oh, goodness. This is about making sure all your debts paid off. There's no favoritism. 65, 66, 16. Wow, then we do have the Sun energy. So some of you, it could be a Leo masculine, but it's shining light that there is sadness or depression potentially. This is happiness, though. Someone just wants things to be fair and equal, balance, give and take in a relationship to bring happiness. Knight of Gems. Okay, so once again, this is the slowest moving night. We're starting the beginning. Someone doesn't have the strength to hold themselves back. This is someone taking it very slow, right? This is, once again, this is someone bringing in now something a little bigger, a little nicer, a little more expensive, but they're bringing you a gift or an offer, you know, or something, or taking you out for dinner. We're going from let's have coffee to a nice dinner and movie or something, you know, or something like that. But they're taking their time really thinking about it, you know, like making it special. And maybe this is a soulmate where you felt like things empty with them, because I'm seeing someone doesn't have the strength. They're really weak, right? And that's why this cycle isn't over yet. Someone needs to rest, work on self-love. But I'm also saying can't hold themselves back. The Wheel of Fortune is coming forth. So yeah, this is about divine timing. This is a karmic thing. Good fortune is coming forth. Wow, for all of your work you've done. Yeah. There was a heavy burden dealing with this person. I also see 8-10. Leo, 10-6. Libra, 10-4. 10-10. 3-6. Justice is there too. Wow. So a lot of Libra energy popping in now too. So this has been a heavy burden dealing with this this person who refused to heal or was very unoptimistic. Someone else was doing all the work, right? And then we have justice coming through. So, ooh, and Queen of Vials. For some of you, this emotional manipulator, this ex-lover is a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer sign. Maybe they have Leo in their chart. That was sneaky, liar, emotional manipulator, even a covert narcissist. A damsel in distress, of course. Woe is me. Justice is upright, though, so everything's going to be fair and balanced out regarding even your creativity. 3-11. Wow, okay, maybe that's specific. 11-3 and 11-6. Scorpio, different messages, right? Maybe you were working with a Libra or working with the justice system or creating something. Someone's been carrying a heavy burden, but I see it being shared, the burden being shared. Because there's 3 of Pentacles there. You know, like someone you can work with, to collaborate. They're going to put in the same amount of effort, time, money on some collab, you know, collaboration. Queen of Vials in reverse with the Lovers in reverse and Strength in reverse. And then we have Page of Vials. So this, there could be children involved. Wow, Death in reverse. So I'm pulling a lot of Scorpio and Leo, and maybe Libra, I don't know. Normally this is very loving, very compassionate, very innocent love, unconditional love. Over here, unconditional love, you're all mine. Oh, this isn't about lust or passion, though. Someone's getting their wishes fulfilled. You've never been intimate with this person. It could be either or she could carry both of these. This could even represent you. This is someone that is very attractive and very smart. Gives good advice, wisdom, and takes action on that. Right. And then someone coming in quickly to tell you these things about how to pay off debts and making sure everything is fair. And that's what unconditional love is, too. Death in reverse with this person. So I was getting alive, too. And POD, alive. And alive by Sia. So this person is alive. Death in reverse. Interesting, I'm getting a lot of Scorpio, Leo. 10-13 Libra. Let's see, 10-19. Someone hasn't changed or transformed. You're meant for me. They still believe that. They're generous, they're giving. King of Shards. So also, yeah, Leo, Aries, Sag. Someone who was juggling what to do, multitasking, but something was making them sad. It was like bouncing back from feeling sad about something to happy, sad, happy, sad, happy. They're trying to stay in the happiness in this. You're meant for me, mirrored love. Death in reverse. Very beautiful. Okay, as I move it forward. What time is it? 1:29. All right. I'm getting 7-8. I did see 7-8 spotlighted and 807 in particular. But there's also 7-11 again. So I'm seeing no longer feeling defensive or blocking this person. No longer feeling like you got to defend yourself. No longer feeling like you're trapped or attached to this person. Someone finally, they actually lost their strength. They're very weak. This person is weak. It's like they're trying to keep this cycle going. So you might have unblocked somebody. Let's see. I want to see what this first one is. There's a crush. Or they unblocked you. Maybe they're young even. Okay. This person feels like they can't move on. They're stuck in... maybe that's why you unblock this person. It could be a Earth side. It doesn't have to be. Or just someone taking their time. You could have Earth in your chart, of course, as well. And it's like someone feels blocked. Like they. So I'm saying you've got to take action or write this down. Or this person is going to be doing that as well. Maybe you're no longer defending this person because with the soulmate in reverse, the Hierophant there is about following rules, right? A commitment. This could be someone like being like, I want to commit to you. Are you? Whoa, okay. But where we see the soulmate in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, or 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you unblock this person and then they're gonna like ask you out even, or bring you a gift or an offer, you know, I don't know. Like go out for something, a crush. Okay. No longer feeling stuck and trapped in your thoughts or feeling like you can't do anything, right? Straight up tell me. Yeah, stop playing mind games. No more mind games. 75, 50, 510. Oh, about the past. Be honest. Like I'm saying, this someone says they want to know like what you've been through in your life. They want to know about your childhood wounds. They want to know about your hurts. Digging in the dirt to find the places we got hurt so they can be looked at and healed. Heartbreak from something from your past. This is even childhood, or this could be deep past life. Bad memories from someone gossiping about you, potentially, or ex-people, a third-party person stalking and smear campaigning, telling lies. The cycle isn't quite over. It's like something's not quite done. It's like this person's depleted. You know, you could even feel depleted from dealing with this. 721. But I'm seeing being victorious, overcoming this. This is also someone being humbled. 6-8. Now we have 8-8. So I'm pulling some Leo in, and 8-21 and 7-21. So 8 of Swords in reverse does show no longer feeling stuck and trapped in your thoughts, in your own prison, or being completely upfront and honest. Writing it down even if you need be. The communicate. It's like someone needs this communication for this closure or this cycle to end. And even if you can't speak it to them or something, maybe just write it out. I don't know. If they're in your life still because I am seeing also 8-10, like then the Wheel of Fortune's coming forth. It's divine timing for something here. They've been pushed to, we don't have 10 of Swords yet, but with 10 of Wands is just a heavy burden. Someone has been doing a lot of work and felt like a lot of pressure on their shoulders, dealing with someone who refuses to heal, is very unoptimistic, very rude, very cutting. Wheel of Fortune, someone has paused at a 210, even Aquarius, or 10-10 Libra. They could even be a Libra masculine. Keep that in mind, right? that's being that way. This is, you know, a pause to check that you don't need to redirect or go a different direction. This is action being taken, right? A lot of wands out now. 210 again. 7 of Cups in reverse. So I'm seeing as well, someone is having this wake up and getting out of any type of illusion. No longer seeing this person as an option either. Like the moon in reverse. So maybe it's not the full moon that happens. Okay, Geminis? Yeah, this person is in huge loss. They may have legal issues with the justice system and what is right and fair is they're not receiving anything. They're like, they're losing their legacy. They're losing land, business, property because of what they were trying to do. And what? 7-10. 10-7. What else do I got? 7-11. 10-11. So this is also saying that this is not, this is getting clarity. That someone else has been doing all this work. And someone else has been a total nightmare. 7-13. Even a Cancer sign. So for some of you, because you had, isn't it interesting? I mean, you got the Queen of Vials and the King of Vials in reverse. That's somebody who is very emotionally manipulative, covert narcissist even. They could heavy indulge. They're very unoptimistic. They're, negative Nelly. Debbie Downer. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That what's fair is this person is like losing it all. King of Gems. Oh, they've been greedy. In reverse. Wow. 10-13. And the Chariot in reverse. Wow, so it's a Cancer sign. Potentially Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, regardless. They're greedy. They feel in a lack. Yeah, they should be. Look, you have, wow. Let's check this one out, okay? It must have been love, but it's over now. This could have been a work romance thing, or someone, they could work together. I don't know. Or this is about work. It was love, but it's over now. Walking away from each other. These people are counterparts here. Greed and drugs. I don't know. No ambition, no drive. They didn't do anything. And then they have no money. They're greedy. They don't know how to be generous and giving. This could have been someone just you worked with. Ugh. Okay. And, they still take your paycheck, but they had no drive or ambition. They're coming in maybe potentially trying to be all romantic and loving, right? And I'm going to tell you the truth. You already know. They've already been busted for being deceptive and lying, maybe stealing, even cheating, a lover. And maybe this is the other person. This person was all about money. This King of Gems and this Queen of Vials and Lovers in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. So they're getting stopped from being able to move or take any action, right? If they're competition, and you could have a Cancer sign child potentially or something like that. They could have their car repossessed. They don't even own a vehicle. They could have just had a work vehicle even. This person can't travel or do anything. Wow. And then we have Death in reverse. So this person has not changed either. This person even trying to stop someone from moving towards, because you did have like both. Maybe that's the whole thing, thinking things through logically. Don't move towards this person, especially if you're at a crossroads and if someone's coming in love bombing and they've already done you dirty, they've already thief and lied and stole from you, been sneaky and cheated, and it's very weird because it's all about around your work and your abundance. And they have nothing. They're coming in needing a helping hand. Like, they're coming in with their hand out. But they probably never, ever pay it forward. Or, they don't have the ambition nor the drive to actually own a business or even buy property or something like, I don't know. Or even, this is also, these are masculine and feminine, older people who don't think about saving money or 401k, retirement. They don't think about inheritance for their own children or their grandchildren or anything like that. They're very selfish. The world revolves around them. And they can't drive. They don't even have a car. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. You have 4 swords in the reverse too. So maybe there was someone that needed healing or was sick and they've overcome. Maybe they were close to, 7-4 even. 7-4 double time. 2-7. 7-13. I'm also seeing like this person is done with doing their resting and their healing. Like, they're no longer in an illusion or a delusion, looking at options. They potentially could be a single person, that masculine King of Wands. I'm seeing someone unblock this person. Maybe they are financially stable. Maybe they are single. 9-7, 7-9. What else we got? 9-8. The Emperor. So the boss. So he's above. These people are employees. They don't own anything. They don't own. They're just workers. Emperor's upright. So this could be a father figure, the boss of this business, a husband, grandfather, whatever. Masculine energy in his strength and power. You're not trapped. You have choices. But over here, this person's from your family. This King of Swords in reverse person. Who else was over there? King of Cups in reverse. They, once again, no love. 10 of Cups in reverse. They have no support, no love. They're such a negative, toxic person, or they're from your family. 2-10 again. 2-7. 2-7 again. Yeah. 10-7. Queen of Gems in reverse. Yeah, and they're very greedy. And you're going to see it clearly at that moon cycle. The feminine in reverse too. Focused only on money. On earthly. And on feeling like they don't have enough to do anything. To be generous. To be kind. That's the truth. Ooh, they have nothing. They literally, these people like just are not building, and they're older people that should have already been at this stage. I'm sorry, but there's times when I'm like 50, 60-year-olds and you still, don't have any hustle, have your hand out, want everyone to just give to you. Poor you. You didn't plan. You didn't prepare. You didn't think about the future. So there's some truth about this person. Like, maybe they've been cut out of the will. Okay, even if they're part of family. right? Or they pulled all their investments out already early and like spent it all. I don't know, you know, like, I see 910. So that could be a Virgo energy. Or the King of Gems too. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, whatever. Also 1-7. 1-10. 1-4. 107 again. So the truth, clarity is, yeah, this person doesn't like, so literally, if they're part of the family, they, because of their, maybe they've already been given and given and given and not like done anything with it to like grow their own skills, their own business, their own, you know, or been wise with anything. You have the Empress in reverse in this one. Ooh, Emperor. Wow, an Empress. Look at that. So some of you, it's definitely... So, yeah, you had the Queen of Vials in reverse. So if it is a water sign person, being emotionally manipulative, she's having a fall from grace. This is someone who is always waiting around for another trip, or always waiting for someone to drive them somewhere. This Empress, wow. I'm seeing someone waiting patiently. 10-3, 3-7, 3-3. So this is the feminine energy. Having a fall from grace. She might have been, for some of you, yeah, she was... the masculine's in the upright, you know. The boss lady. Maybe she was messing around with someone at work. And a third party, I don't know. No drive, no ambition. She's not willing. This is a type of mother or boss that like sits on her ass and doesn't lift a fucking finger. And she probably is big because she doesn't have any ambition or drive and bosses everybody around. I don't know. Yeah. You reap what you sow. She's fine with taking the money. Oh, then you got this emotional love. I swear, she probably stole or cheated, right? This is about romantic love. Lover in reverse. Queen of Vials in reverse. Emotional manipulator. Covert narcissist. And greed. She was just focused on money. And feeling entitled. This is sloth energy is what it is. Hi, sloth. I don't even see lust with it. It's just pure fucking laziness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just waiting for a trip. Just waiting for a car. I'm just waiting for someone to come rescue me. You're all mine. Patiently waiting for someone to be done healing and resting. Let's finish this off with the Hangman. All right. Yeah, someone feels like they're stuck. Hanging around. I also see 1-3 Capricorn 3-3. So someone could be 33 or 9-1 43. They could be 43. They could be an Aries. 10-3 Libra. 10-12 Libra. Now remember, we did have feminine, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, upright, masculine, in reverse. So keep that in mind. Now this could even be your own, like, you know, the boss lady at work, okay? Or it could be a grandmother. It could be a wife. It could be an aunt. I don't know. A feminine energy that's supposed to be like an elder, you know, or wise. And she is not. She doesn't. You're supposed to, you know, lead by example, Empress. She's a greedy gold digger who feels entitled. Sit on the couch and eat her bonbons and never move her fat ass. I'm not nice. Sorry, I can't coddle this type of energy. Someone gets stuck, caught, So she could be a Virgo, or you could be dealing with Virgo, because we got this Queen of Gems up here too, being that way, okay? I'm also seeing 12-3 Sag and 10-12. Yeah, 12-4. So someone gets stuck here. So there is this pause and waiting to see this other perspective, waiting for the ships to come in. I don't know, waiting for information or news. Oh, wow, the devil. So she could also be a Capricorn. They got stuck by the devil. Oh, they got caught by the devil. Oh, man. 12-15. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. So, you know, the thing that people don't really understand is God's in control of all. So if somebody was messing around, you know, this is about something toxic, controlling, addiction, behavior, like, I don't know, lust even, but maybe this Capricorn got caught, or Virgo, stuck. I mean, we've got some Pisces energy too, but the devil. Cockroach. Oh, I think this Queen of Gems is a devil. I mean, a Capricorn. Oh. Yeah, they feel caught by the devil. So this is me, like, you know, if God said, so the book of Job, you know, there's an example there. But I think this is when someone's not protected anymore, and they're like, and God just like, go ahead, have at him. Night terrors, nightmares, nightmare. Oh, I'll give you what you wish for. Addiction. This is greed, though. I just see a lot of greed. I don't even see lust with this. This is just the lust of money. They go where the money is. And they probably, never mind. They're not attractive. There's no sexual chemistry. Because they don't take care of themselves either. And so, sorry. 5 of Wands in reverse, no longer having to fight or compete with this devil energy. 5-9, Taurus even, or 9-5, Virgo. 9-4, wow, because there's a finality, a completion. Right? So, I'm seeing, so if you're the Emperor in this dynamic, wow, and Judgment. 10 of Swords and Judgment. 10-20. 4-10. That's the finality of it. So there was backstabbing, betrayal. This is a heavy cycle. Like, this is the ending of dealing with passive aggressive manipulation, slander, gossip, bullshit. Emperor's taking his power back. And so that this cycle can end, because that is also showing the completion. Final judgment call, though. I see this as someone finally having an awakening. 10-10 again. 5-10. 10-12. 2012. Something about 2012. Fizgig here, though. Is this someone having an awakening and giving someone a second chance? So, they're hoping for a second chance? Huh. But I feel like you've already kicked that. Okay, for some of you, if they went to jail because they broke laws or lied or stole or did something like that, or spiritual jail, they're having an awakening. Both of these can represent that, the Hanged Man and Judgment. They're gaining enlightenment. They're getting some second chance. You or them, I don't know. But they don't have a home. This person could be kicked out of their homes. The Tower and the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. This person could be homeless, or they've been kicked out of a home. This Queen of Gems. The Tower in reverse. So someone is really trying to not let this cycle end or have this Tower come through, and that's the truth. 5-1. 5-16. Also, so Taurus. What else do we have there? 4-15. Aries. 9-16 Virgo. I'm just saying the Tower in reverse is someone hoping. Yeah, so this person, oh my gosh, guys, the Hermit in reverse. They've been kicked out or they've left. Maybe this is even a feminine, a wife or a boss lady or a mother. Can be a mother figure, depends on that even abandoned her children. Double Virgo in your chart or in their chart. They could be all Earth. Virgo, Capricorn, and then Scorpio. 3-9. I don't have as much Pisces this time. 10-9. Libra, let's see. 9-12. Wow, that's the final message. I don't think I'm going to read out of the Dark Crystal. Maybe we will. Let's just see. We're going to get a little snippet to finish this off. Okay. All right. All right, Geminis. Hopefully they gave you some understanding, guidance, clarification. I don't know who this is, but I definitely see, you know, the Emperor's upright. Different masculine in your family or your dynamic, right? That King of Wands was upright. Queen of Wands upright. Queen of Swords upright. Both the Earth sign people in the reverse because they're so focused on fucking materialistic bullshit. And they're in lack even. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 220 and 221. Notes from the Jim Henson on the Crystal. Page 106. Wow. So I'm getting a lot of, what is this? 220, 221. Is that Pisces? Aquarius Pisces energy. But now I've got a lot of Capricorn. So I'm going to start from 106 to 114. As Jen gets out of the Gartham pit into the shaft, we should describe a little bit more about that shaft. For instance, far below there is a fire. It should be like it is halfway through the earth. That the fire is. As he looks up, he sees the crystal, but it is far above him. The shaft itself is also a great deal larger than described here. It is approximately 10 feet across, and here it says there are no footholds. But in fact, there are footholds and handholds along it, so he's able to climb up. There are narrow little ledges, and at one point, not in the film, his foot slipped, and he dangled as he got his grip again. Also, at the time he climbs out of the Gartham pit into the shaft, it's described as taking quite a long time. And I think he's got to get out of that Gartham pit very quickly, because otherwise, just while his head is struck enough through the hole, I think they would have ripped him in half from behind. So I think he has to scramble through that hole rather quickly and then finds himself dangling in the shaft. 114, we have Kira in the room already when Jen comes in. I think it is more dramatic if it happens as we described it, with Jen coming into the empty chamber, the dramatic vision of seeing the large crystal. Immobile. I don't really, okay. These are like the notes. The creature shop. Salvation. Fizgig. Fizgig is this judgment card as well. In the tunnel, Fizgig had been sniffing at the pile of rubble. He began to dig.
but it took a long time for his small rubbery paws to make any impression. After much work, he had uncovered one of Jen's hands. He sniffed it and licked it and even gently nibbled the fingers to provoke life. Well, so this is about, like, okay, alive or dead. This is about, like, being in the rubble, like a rock slide or something, a gravel pit. Maybe something of the dream was like that. I don't know. I don't know if that has any reference or not. I open it up once again to train garment. Weird. I don't understand. These are Brian Froud's drawing the sketches, I guess. Okay. Whatever. All right, Geminis, I hope that has given you some guidance and clarification. In the third video, we are going to jump into Journey to Oz and Wonderland. Check the description box. That's where I will link it in. If it's not there yet, just be patient. I will get that uploaded as soon as I can. I'm also going to get some Winter Wonderland fortune messages and another message about your dreams. Night vision, a field guide to your dreams. All right, thank you so much, Geminis, and I hope you do have a wonderful November. And happy Thanksgiving and all of that good stuff. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.